What is up, YouTube? Groudon Empire here, back for another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire ranked singles series. Now, even though it says 1893 down below, I actually have over 1900 points because the last battle I had that was not recorded was actually a disconnect. So I'm actually over 1900 and it's just updating. So we find an opponent with 1800 points, and if we win, we might actually break the channel record of 1917. So this is an extremely nerve-wracking, everything on the line battle, and I cannot explain to you how nervous I am. I don't know if my voice, I don't know if any of that is showing it, but let's just get right into this. So my opponent, I want to bring Heracross because I think it would be good because I know it's EV spread. Maybe it'll outspeed Rotom Heat and it could take down the Azumarill. But take that back, I actually think Azumarill is better. My own Azumarill, because I do have the Assault Vest. I can survive the Rotom Thunderbolt Toy Specs. I can survive the Gengar Sludge Bomb. I can go for a super effective attack versus both of them, and if they don't get KO'd, I can just go for the Aqua Jet to finish them off. And then of course I have Cresselia that can counter the Kangaskhan, the Garchomp, the opposing Azumarill, and then Lunar Dance and Trick Room support is amazing. So even though Azumarill can take that hit, that powerful special attack, it's going to be low HP, but then Cresselia can heal it back up, and so that's Azumarill and Cresselia look like they can take on this team almost completely on their own, honestly speaking. But for the last Pokemon, I can pick Heatran for the Scizor, but I'm actually gonna pick Heracross because Heracross, like worst case scenario, Heracross can really come through, especially in Trick Room, unless that's Scizor might have Aerial Ace, but maybe it won't. If it has Aerial Ace, I'm dead. Otherwise, I'm good. So yeah, Heracross, clutch factor. You never know. I think he has the most MVP votes. So first turn right now, the game starts. I'm gonna switch directly out into Cresselia because it's a counter for Kangaskhan, one of the few counters in the game for Kangaskhan, and so I am not gonna even mess around with keeping an Azumarill in. And so hopefully he goes for a fake out, but he has a high rating. He does, yeah. So he doesn't. He just goes for the power up punch right away. And oh my gosh. I hope he doesn't have Rock Slide. If he has Rock Slide, this might be troublesome if he gets the flinches. But yeah, next turn, like the upcoming turn right now, I'm just gonna go for Trick Room because I'm gonna feint to a double edge, and he reveals a substitute. A substitute power punching Kangaskhan. This does not look good for us, not at all. But you know what? We have Trick Room up, and we brought the Heracross. So thank goodness we brought Heracross. So now this turn, I'm gonna go for the Moonlight, predicting a Sucker Punch. I just want to be safe. I want to scout for that as well. Now he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch, so it's all cool. It's all cool. He goes for a substitute again, predicting me to break his substitute. So anyway, so now I'm just going to go for Psychic to break that's the second turn of Trick Room. I'm going to go for the substitute, Psychic to break the sub, but it doesn't break the sub. This thing is so freaking bulky. Secret Power does way too much damage. If we get paralyzed and we get fully powered next turn, we're doomed. We don't get paralyzed. Thank goodness. I am just going to straight up go for the Lunar Dance because I only have, what, 2 more Trick Room turns left? And I think versus my opponent's team, I can do well with Heracross. And if Heracross goes down to an Azumarill, I mean that's fine too in Trick Room because Trick Room Azumarill can just handle the rest of my opponent's team. I'm just gonna go for a Lunar Dance right now because I need to make sure I have Trick Room, and I need to bring in Heracross right away to just break these substitutes. It's not a good time right now. Not a good time, as he would have just ended up stalling out the Trick Room turns, and that would just be ridiculous. So I'm going to bring in the Heracross safely, because I mean if I switched out directly into Heracross, and I would have eaten a Secret Power and would have died. So that's not cool. That's never cool. Now this turn, he might even go out into Rotom Heat, predicting like a Pin Missile. Maybe, right? So I'm just going to go for Rock Blast, and he does stay in, so that's good. However, if we miss the Rock Blast, well, nothing matters. and he goes for the Sucker Punch. If I miss the Rock Blast, he can just go for the Sucker Punch again, or actually, if the Trick Room ends, he doesn't even need to, so we might be in trouble. A critical hit Sucker Punch at +2 doesn't even do half, so clearly Mega Heracross is something else. I mean, I know it's resisted, but still. So we land the Rock Blast. We're in fantastic shape. As long as this thing gets KO'd, this thing is really bulky. We do get a critical hit. And if this thing only hit 4 times, we get another critical hit. Then that hit 4 times. There's a high chance the crit mattered, but you know, I'm not gonna do the damage calc. I'll leave that for you guys. You know, when you're sometimes whatever. I'm not gonna comment on that. Maybe it didn't matter. Maybe it did matter. But whatever the heck happens, I need to make sure to pull this game. I need to make sure to end up winning this, whatever happens. So right now I want to go for a Rock Blast because I can't go for anything else. I mean, I can, but I need to KO this thing, or at least put it in range for Aqua Jet. Gonna go for the Rock Blast. We survive the Sludge Bomb. We get poisoned, but we clutch it out. We land the Rock Blast, and will it KO this guy? Yes, it KOs with 4 hits, no crits. That is amazing, and that is what I'm saying right now. This guy goes down, but he did his job. He or she, is it a he or a she? I don't know my own Heracross gender. I think it's a he. And now it's all up to Azumarill. What is the last Pokemon? My opponent reveals their own Azumarill. Our bunny is the superior bunny, alright? A resident of Groudon Empire knows how to deal with even the harshest of sunlight. So without sunlight, this Azumarill is clearly the best Aqua Bunny in the entire world. So come out on top versus this Aqua Bunny. Did my opponent go for a knockoff? It probably did, but anyways, that's probably going to end up helping us to win this, potentially, as long as my opponent does not get a critical hit play rough, and as long as we don't miss our own play rough. And it's all down to this turn. And our Azumarill gets the high roll. This bunny that I've been using since X and Y. Different set, different item, all of that jazz. But I use the same Pokemon in X and Y to get 1917. And right now, you'll see it right now, if we break 1917 or if we're in the 1910s. We've done it. We have done it. We have broken 1917. Aqua Bunny coming through, clutching it out. We are at 1920, the highest points we have ever had on this channel to date. And I cannot explain to you just how excited, how happy I am, how much I want to celebrate. However, my goal is to reach 2,000. But right now, we still have to celebrate. We are at 1920. It has been so long since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have been out. And this is just, I can't contain myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to give a shout out to all of you guys, all of you residents of this empire. From day one of this channel, or if you're a recent subscriber or a recent resident, I want to thank all of you for heading on over to this channel, for giving your time, for giving your effort. You know, when you interact with the channel and all of that stuff. I want to thank every last one of you guys, whether you have a YouTube account, whether you don't. I love all of you guys, and I thank all of you guys for checking out the videos that I put out, and I'm really happy for all of you guys that enjoy this content. And again, this goes without saying, but I'm not going to say it on this video because this video means a lot to me, and I want to just leave it at that. I do want to hear your comments. I do want to see your comments in the comment section, so please leave them. I want to see your MVP thoughts. We're not stopping with this team. We're going to continue, but I want to see your MVP thoughts for this video and your other feedback. I want to know how you felt about this. I want to know everything, man. I'm feeling really sappy right now. I apologize for you guys that don't like this, but this is crazy. This is a monumental, this is a very iconic moment, this is a historical moment for the channel right now, and it just means so much. It means so much. I'm just gonna leave the points out for you guys to just celebrate and to reflect on. That's it for this video. Leave a like if you liked it, and if you especially, like, this is an iconic video, If you're a special member of the Empire, make sure to favorite this video and share this video with all of your people. And I'm gonna get the hell out of here and just stare at these points. This is just fantastic. Peace out.